Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a rush of somebody who needs you. You're lost out there and you're all alone. A light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
Good afternoon, dear Algernon. I hope you've been behaving yourself very well.
I'm feeling quite well, Aunt Augusta.
That's not quite the same thing.
Oh, you are so smart, aren't you?
I am always smart, aren't I, Mr. Worthing?
You're quite perfect, Miss Fairfax.
Oh, I hope I'm not that. That would leave very little room for development, and I intend to develop in many directions.
I'm sorry if I were a little late, Algernon, but I was obliged to call on dear Lady Harbury. I hadn't seen her since her poor husband's death. I had never seen a woman so altered. She looks quite 20 years younger. And now I'll have a cup of tea, and one of those nice cucumber sandwiches you promised me.
Certainly, Aunt Augusta.
Won't you come and sit here, Gwendolyn?
Thanks, Mama. I'm quite comfortable right here.
Good heavens, Lane, why are there cucumber sandwiches? I ordered them specifically.
There were no cucumbers in the market this morning, sir. I went down twice.
No cucumbers?
Not even for ready money.
Thank you.
Good day, sir.
I'm really distressed, Aunt Augusta, that there were no cucumbers, not even for ready money.
It makes no matter, Algernon. I had crumpets with Lady Harbury now, who seems to be living quite the life of luxury.
I hear her hair has turned quite gold from the grief.
It certainly has changed color. From what cause I cannot say. Thank you. I've quite a treat for you tonight, Algernon. I'm going to send you down with Mary Farquhar. She is such a nice woman and so attentive to her husband. I'm delightful to watch them.
I'm afraid, Aunt Augusta, I have to give up the pleasure of dining with you tonight.
I hope not, Algernon. It would put my table completely out. Your uncle would have to dine upstairs. Fortunately, he is accustomed to that.
It is a great bore, and I need hardly say a terrible disappointment to me, but the fact is I just have to telegram to say that my poor friend Bunbury is very ill once again.
It is very strange that Mr. Bunbury does seem to suffer from curiously bad health.
Yes, poor Bunbury is a dreadful invalid.
Well, I'd say that it's high time that Mr. Bunbury decide whether he live or die. All this shilly-shallying around with the question is absurd. Nor do I in any way approve of the modern sympathy of the invalids. I consider it morbid. Illness of any kind is hardly to be encouraged. Health is a primary duty of life. I'm always telling you that your poor uncle, but he never seems to take much notice. As far as much improvement in his ailments goes, I should be much obliged if you ask Mr. Bunbury for me, is it kind enough to have a relapse on Saturday? For I rely on you to arrange my music for me. It is my last reception, and one wants something that will encourage conversation, particularly at the end of the season when everyone has practically said whatever they had to say, which in most cases was probably not much.
I'll speak to Bunbury, Aunt Augusta, if he is still conscious, and I think I can promise you he'll be all right by Saturday. Of course, the music is a great difficulty. You see, if one plays good music, people don't listen, and if one plays bad music, people don't talk. But I'll run over the program I've drawn out, if you will kindly come into the next room for a moment.
Thank you, Algernon. It is very thoughtful of you.
Do I have to like take off my jacket for this? Upskirt right now? Oh wait, what are you doing? She did. Oh, I thought she didn't. What the heck? Hey, get out of here! Stop.
Good evening, Algernon.
That'd be funny if we put that in the bloopers. Mr. England would not understand it, but everybody else would. We should do that in the bloopers.
No cucumbers. What's my next line? No
Caleb, how does it feel to be a man again?
Everywhere you